What's up, Ash fam? First off, I would like to say Happy New Year to everyone. We in 2020 now. I know I'm a couple days late, but that's okay. Happy New Year anyway. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Ashley, and I'd hope by the end of this video, if you like what you see, you subscribe. Okay, so today's video is going to be a story time, and this story time is gonna be about the time the school found out I was pregnant. Did y'all just hear what I said? The school. Not even a person. Not even a somebody or someone. The school said I was pregnant. The school. Like, I know I just repeat myself, but you guys don't understand. The school said I was pregnant. Okay, so we're gonna just hop right into it. All right, guys, so it was in, I believe, 7th or 8th grade, and I was in middle school at the time, and I got called to the guidance counselor's office, and I was scared as hell because I've never got called to the guidance counselor's office a day in my life. And technically you're supposed to like kind of go there if you got a problem or you want to talk or something like that. At least for me, that's what I thought. But yeah, I got called into the guidance counselor's office, and the secretary of the school, or not the dean, I forgot what she was for the school at the time, but no, I believe she was the secretary. Yeah, so I was in the guidance counselor's office with the guidance counselor and the secretary of the school, and everybody know the secretary is sweet. I'm gonna call her Miss Jerry, and I'm gonna call the guidance counselor Mr. Jackson. There we go. Okay, so everybody love going to Miss Jerry because, like I said, she's sweet, she's a kind person or whatever. All right, so into the story we go. I'm sorry if this story is all over the place and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm in the guidance counselor's office, and first of all, my heart is beating mad fast. My hands are kind of sweating because I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm in here. I don't know why I got called to the office, and yeah, that's why I'm scared. So I sit down with them, and I'm wondering in my head, like, well, why am I here? And so they tell me, they're like, okay, first of all, you're here because we heard a rumor saying that you were pregnant. And when I said my heart dropped, you guys, my heart like dropped into my stomach, because I was like, why would somebody say I'm pregnant? Like, like, only I knew that at the time. I had like just lost my virginity a couple days ago or weeks ago, whatever it may have been. So for the school to just come out and ask me that was a little bit weird. And yeah, so they told me basically, you're here because there's rumors going around saying that you're pregnant, and we just want to let you know that if you want to tell us something or whatever the case may be, we're here, and we're basically gonna like listen to you and wait for you to tell us something. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know what the hell these people talking about. Like, I'm not pregnant. First of all, before this even came up, a couple weeks ago after I left my virginity, I already took a pregnancy test. That's gonna be another story time for later, and it said negative, of course, so I already knew I wasn't pregnant. But I don't want to put my business out there to no school. Like, this is a whole guidance counselor and the secretary. Like, that's none of their business to begin with. And all that is going through in my mind. Like, I don't have to tell y'all nothing at the end of the day because this is my life. And first of all, like, I'm a private type person, so I don't tell people my business at all. And if I tell you, I'd expect for you to keep it between you and me. So yeah. So they was basically asking me and pressuring me like, oh, you know, is there something you want to say? Like, do you want to talk to us about something? Like, we're just here trying to help you, you know, in case you are, or whatnot, we can tell you what to do, or like resources or where to go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Why am I even here? Like, why is these people questioning me? And why they in my business? And then after sitting there for like 30 minutes going back and forth in my head debating like, should I tell them, should I not? Should I tell them, should I not? Should I tell them, should I not? I don't have to, maybe I should. I don't have to, maybe I should. I don't have to, maybe I should. Just back and forth, contemplating and whatnot. I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell them what happened. So I basically told them, you know, that I lost my virginity basically like a couple days ago or weeks ago, whatever the case may be. And no, I am not pregnant because I did take a pregnancy test and it said negative, so no. And so they was like, oh, okay. They was like, oh, you know, you're young, you shouldn't even be thinking about that, you shouldn't even be doing adult stuff because look now, adult stuff has consequences. Like, the secretary is telling me all this. She's like, adult things have consequences, you know, doing adult things is an adult thing for a reason because things can happen when you do adult things. And like, she's just going on and on and on about this, and I'm like, I know this, I'm not stupid, I'm not slow, like, I have health class for a reason, like. And then the guidance counselor just sitting there, he didn't even say much, honestly. He's just like, Ashley, like, we're gonna just sit here, you know, whenever you're ready to say something, we'll be here listening. If you don't want to talk, you can write it down because I'm not much of a talker. I really don't like talking about my feelings like that. And yeah, I'd rather just write it down if it comes to it. So I did end up writing everything down. Like I said, they did find out everything, like, about me losing my virginity and whatnot. And I guess how it went about. I don't remember because this happened like a long time ago. And like, I know this is off track, but like a lot of things that happened to me in the past, like, my memory of it is just like gone. Mostly gone. Like, there's a little bit there, but most of it is gone. So yeah. Back to the story though. So they're basically like, okay, well, thank you for telling us what happened. And they was like, now we're gonna have to tell your parents. And I'm looking like, like, I'm like, tell me who? Tell me what? Because, I mean, yeah, my parents knew, because that's a whole nother story talking about how they found out. But it's like, it just happened. Like, it's still fresh. I want it to just be gone. I don't want them to talk about it. I don't want it to come back up. Like, no, I just want it to be out of the pitch, out of the equation. And she had the nerve to say, we gotta tell your parents now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the guidance counselor supposed to keep what you went to them for between you and them? Because, like, that's how I thought it worked. But let me tell you why they thought I was pregnant. Now, when I first came in the office, they was like I said, there's a rumor going around saying you were pregnant because your boobs got bigger and your stomach was looking a little bit bigger. And I was like, wow. I never knew because someone's boobs got bigger and their stomach looked a little thicker that mean that they automatically pregnant, like. But okay. And my boobs weren't bigger. It's the fact that the shirt I was wearing was close on me, so my boobs looked bigger, and the bra that I was wearing was small, so it made it seem like my boobs was bigger, but they technically weren't. I was just wearing a small bra. And the shirt my mom had bought me, she just got it for me, so I didn't want to get another shirt, so that's what I had been wearing. As far as my stomach, yeah, like I said, the shirt was really close. My stomach has never really been like completely flat before. I've always had a stomach. It was never like how it is now, but yeah. Anyways, back to the story. So when they said they was gonna tell my parents, I was like, oh my God, here we go, not this again. Like, I'm telling, like, dude, like, really had to tell them, like, are you kidding me right now? Like, why? I'm questioning her. I'm like she in front of me, and I'm questioning her, like, why you gotta tell my parents? Why? Like, why? I thought this was supposed to be between us. You just told me whatever I tell you is in confidence between us. Now you told me you gotta go tell my parents. Like, why? Why you want to tell my parents? Why? That's gonna create a whole nother dramatic situation, because I know how my parents are, and I know exactly how they're gonna react, and exactly how I said they was gonna react. They reacted. So my parents came and picked me up from school that day, and we're in the car driving home. Here goes my dad. He tells my mom, don't forget to stop at the CVS pharmacy. Let's get her a pregnancy test, and let's see if she's pregnant or not. Even though a couple weeks ago, they found out that I lost my virginity, and the test was negative, but they want me to take another test. So, okay, we pulled up, we got home. I ended up taking the test, and of course it said negative. And my dad was like, so who did you tell? Like, you have to tell somebody. And obviously they probably told somebody who told somebody who told somebody, and that's how it got around to the school that they think you pregnant or whatever, and blah 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 blah. And my dad was just going on and on and on. He was like, see, this is why you don't tell people nothing, and oh, this and that, just going on and on and on, rambling. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, Lord, I don't want to hear this crap. Oh my God, it's annoying. Oh my God, you always got something to say about this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm already mad at the fact that this woman was like, she is gonna tell my parents. Like, why? What was the need of you telling my parents? I already told you what happened. I told you I lost my virginity. I told you I was not pregnant. I already took a pregnancy test. Like, why would you want to tell my parents? Like, why? That just ruined my whole entire mood. When I say I was so freaking upset, yo. But yeah, basically that was it. When I got home, like I said, my parents made me take a pregnancy test. My dad was questioning me. My mom was upset, and my dad was like, oh, why did the school call? And was like, they said they thought you were pregnant. Like, how does the school even know that? Like, he was just questioning me. He was on my ass. And I was like, oh my God. Like, you see, like, why this woman had to do this? Why she had to start this? Like, I don't understand. I was in that office. I was crying. I was pleading. I was begging, like, please don't tell my mom and my dad. Like, please. Like, you don't understand. Like, she don't understand. When I said my parents are so strict, and, like, they kind of still are, but Oh my God, like I was in there bawling. I had tissue. I was wiping my nose and all, because like, how you gonna tell somebody that I want you to confide in us and I want you to feel like you could tell us anything, but then turn around and say, oh my God, I'm gonna go and tell your parents? Like, what the is that? Like, that's betrayal. That is what you call betrayal. And if you watch this video, Miss Jerry, you know your real name, you know who you are. And guidance counselor man, you know who you are too. If y'all ever watch this video, just know y'all disappointed me that day. Y'all made me very sad and very upset. But yeah, that's it for that story time. Like, if you have any questions or you want to know more, you could just comment down below, and I'll answer anything. But yeah, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.